Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Frostpunk, where unfortunately just as I finished last episode the game crashed, so I think it's took a little bit of a step back. Luckily there's an auto-save, so I don't think I've lost too much, so it might look very slightly different to how it did. Anyway, if you enjoy this video, please let me know by clicking the like button, and if you're not already and you'd like to see more creative gaming from grown-ups, don't forget to subscribe. In the last episode, we pretty much have got rid of the Londoners now. They're just going to tickle off now as we go on. But I can't remember where we got to here. Oh, steam coal mine, that's right. It's working on that pretty solidly. And we pretty much used up all of the current wood that we have. People abandoned them. There we go. That's where we were at the end of the save file last time, I think. So we haven't lost much, really. But hopefully now, as we go through the morning, we should get a bit of... what was going on then? Oh, they're there. They're where they want to be. Okay. Observatory. Survivors. Yes, bring them home. Okay. Resume. I would kind of like another outpost, because there's a nice wood outpost. The building can't support another expedition, so hopefully can we upgrade that eventually here? Let's have a look. Exploration, outpost depot, faster outpost teams, additional scouts. No, it looks like do we have to build a whole nother building? Whoops. That's okay if we do. Just curious, really. Set one up there and send them out to get the wood. No, we won't just yet. Because I don't feel like we're actually going to be building that much, really. Much more than we've got already. Anyway, so the main one now is the coal thing mine. There we go. Is the word I'm looking for. Coal mine. So in the last episode we didn't actually set these up. So let's do those then. They kind of have to go where we're putting them. So we're gonna set both of these up, I think. Actually, no, we won't, because we're about to open steam coal mine in a moment. So we'll just build one for now. Steam cores. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture them. We hope we find them. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, the only thing we really use these for is the coal mines. And do we not even use? I thought we used them when we did the steam upgrades on those, but I guess not. Okay, I thought that we used them for them, and also we can actually make more automatons as well once we unlock. Factories here, which we'll probably do next, so we can get a second automaton going. That'd be good. Other than that, I feel like we're doing all right. We're going to get some more coal saved on here. Everything else we're all right for now. We'll leave those empty for a little while to see how they get on. Oh, that was the other thing we were going to do that it looks like we did, but has gone back again, and that is to upgrade all these to hunters' hangars. Oh, have we already done that? Hunter's hang. Oh no, we've already done it. It's just a different. It's just a couple of different skins for each building, is there? Yes. Or some of them have already taken off, I guess. Yeah, then why haven't they gone off? They just haven't left yet. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess we're okay. We're going to store up some food. Because whenever one of those gets to red now, I'm just going to stick another one in, basically. So we'll go coal again. There we are. It's all about saving up for when we're this much bigger. What's this telling us here? The list. Sir, a man has brought us a long list of names titled Register of Londoners, Infidels, Buggers, Seducers, Strumpets, and other wrongdoers. He swore on his soul that his information is accurate, and that all he wants for them is to repent and see the truth. The number of Londoners will fall. Hope will fall. No, I don't want people taking the law or their God's name in vain. I'm not into that sort of thing. If you're going to be religious, you need to do it properly and be nice and lovely with it. But talking of which... no, we've got no laws either. Okay, we're just gonna have to sit and wait. I think we're doing all right. Steam coal mine is research, so let's get one of them built up. And what we'll actually do is we'll upgrade that one as well. Why not? We might as well just go straight in for them, haven't we? If we've got them, all they do is cost a little bit more to build. 2 steam cores each. Okay, so I'm hoping that one only cost 1 to do, else that was a bit of a waste of a steam core, but, you know, we'll see how we get on. We'll take the path here around the back. Oops. What on earth is that there? Does that just happen, does it? Nice little religious sort of statue. Oh, we can't do there because it's going through the coal. Right, okay, well in that case... Oops, let's come out of that as well. We're going to build something now. But first of all... Oh, I just can't quite remember what the buttons are. There we go. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, that's really interesting how it puts those little little buildings up there. I quite like it, but it is a little bit weird. And then we'll actually need a path to it, because at the moment they're having to walk, poor things. So let's go to there, and then there. There we go. Okay, so that will... Yeah, I don't know what these things popping up are. I mean, I don't mind them, but it's weird. Okay, let's get something else researched. So, factory for automatons. Let's see if there's anything else major. Probably a power upgrade on here might help. It's tripled, but it kind of needs to be done, because at some point we're going to need to. So we'll research it ready, but we're going to probably try not to use it, to be honest with you. That's going to be the plan. Instead, we will get these up and running though. Come on, let's get these built. Okay, so they've arrived. Oh, we have 5 people ahead of a home, so let's see if we can squeeze, or it's a shame we just can't squeeze them in occasionally. Here we can probably get a couple. Okay, nobody particularly near a church there. We'll probably build another one of those churches as we spread out a little. These House of Prayer, 30 wood, 10 steel. Yeah, let's go for another one of those there, and then that starts to spread ourselves this way a little. And that will get people homed, I hope. As they come home. Yeah, they're all heading back now. There's no street there. Let's just carry that straight. I mean, there is a street there. There we go. There we go. Bunker's up and running. A bunkhouse, sorry, not bunker. And then let's get these steam coal mines. Let's get them both activated. Oh, no, max, sorry. There we go. Steel coal. So they're going to bring in 69 an hour, which compared to this bringing in, that just produces it, doesn't it? But is it off, or no? There is a 74 coal there. I guess it's just because it's just not producing, is it? Okay, but when it does, whoops, it produces enough coal for us to keep going there. So we now have 2 steam coal mines. Sorry, so we're cooking on gas when it comes to steam. We have full hope. We lost a guard and a couple of thefts, but other than that, I mean, we're pretty solid on the hope. I'm going to save those until we need them because we have full hope. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. That's going to work on that in the daytime. So let's do a few buildings then that we're struggling for. So let's get another workshop going. Because these things are good for advancing the game. Technologies goes a little bit easier. An outpost, I mean, we might as well get another outpost team going. I've got 57 people out of work, so they want to do stuff. So we might as well get them doing stuff, hadn't we? There we go. So we'll get an outpost team on the way out. Nobody's building that, that's fine. So that's that. Faith-wise, shrines where people work would be nice, I guess. Yeah, one there helps the helps the coal dudes out. One over here for the steel guys. They seem like kind of like free hope, basically, those, don't they? And probably something going to be happen horribly wrong with them. Turns out they're made out of babies or something. I don't know. Sawmill, we're doing okay for wood. I mean, we could do better for wood, although we have just built quite a bit, so we've probably used a lot of it up. Food-wise, we're doing pretty good for food now, to be honest. I was worried about food earlier on, but now we're doing okay. I think the main thing we need to do now is, once this is done, is open up the next stage of healing people, you know. People abandon Londoners. We're down to 5 Londoners remaining now. We have a team out there. Oh, they're back. They came back with those guys, didn't they? So we've got Coal Mine, Winter Home. So we can either head to the fishing village, or we can head to the Snow Cliff. We're going to head to the fishing village. Because this is the first area we lose when the snow comes in, so we're going to do that. Okay, so steel and wood are both pretty low. So what does our automaton do now? Is it coal? Oh no, it is. No, he's getting steel coming. Okay, everyone seems pretty. Yeah, you know, no discontent, high hope. Okay, so oh, we're going mega cold here. 2 up, 1, and then another 2 down. So we're going to start to be chilly now. So we could kind of do 300%. So the stress level rises if we overdrive it. So we really need this, which I think is what we're doing, isn't it? Generator power upgrade 2. Yeah. So for now, let's turn you on. Let's turn all of you guys on as best we can, and we could do... yeah, so this just shows us we are getting cold now, so unfortunately our engine's going to start to overdrive, but as soon as this happens we can turn that off, and then we need to do the heater upgrades, because that looks like that's going to be a majorly important thing for us soon as well. So let's get these warm where we can. Medical post, fighting area, they don't have heat sources anyway, so we need to keep an eye on this. 6%. Okay, so this one is all about keeping... Okay, the outpost is built, so let's get that out for our wood. Where did it go? Is it that one? No, that one has a team at it. Oh, no. That one has a team. Okay, so this one now then. Create a team. And we're going to send them to Winterholm, where they're going to get lots of wood coming in. Okay? Right, we need to go back to this. We need to keep an eye, serious eye on this. So let's speed up. Nothing really else happening today, other than people getting a little chilly. Okay, that's been searched, and now we can turn overdrive off. And as that warms up, that should go back to normal. So it's using more coal, but we're not overdriving the engine. Okay, so next we're going to go into here. We're going to improve heaters. Each heater consumes 2 coal, but it raises 2 levels. So that's pretty major. Okay, so a crowd has dragged an old man from his house. They are going to force him to submit to the public penance. Repent, you wretch, someone shouts. Maybe this will teach you to keep your foul mug shut. This man is known for his sharp tongue, but we have no reason to doubt his piety and loyalty. Discontent will rise. Discontent will fall. No, clear off, you lot. I'm not having this. I'm not having people taking the law into their own hands. Finish your labours. What have we built here? Workshop. Max. Let's get that research done quicker. Yeah, that's an important thing. It's the end of the day now, unfortunately, but it's only going to go 2 levels up, sorry, and then 2 levels down. Oh, so we might have been... It's there for next time, at least. It's there for next time. We don't have to have all the places cold. People are getting sick. It's definitely something we need to keep an eye on. Definitely. So what's up with these here? Storage near capacity. Coal full again. Well, that's great. I mean, that really is what we want. We need to stockpile this coal until it's silly, really. We just need to stockpile it until we're fed up of coal. We're going to have coal for breakfast. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. Let's just get those for now. We haven't done a law for a little while, so let's have a look at that. We could do dueling law. Being able to duel reduces discontent. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Public house. Patrons of the public house are less discontented. Hope will rise, and we have to have one. And then we can do moonshine, which in turn means we can do soup. Okay, so let's get the pub up and running. People is the pub? Public house. There we go. Let's see if we can squeeze this in somewhere where it stays relatively decent. We only have one pub. Just like in London. Let's call it the Pipe and something. A pub will remind us of home and help us forget our woes. Good, I'm glad you seem happy about the pub. They're religious. I'm assuming they're Catholic, because usually if you're religious and you drink, that means you're Catholic, because the only thing they're allowed to do is them old Catholics, bless them. Let's speed up a little bit. I do apologise, by the way. Please don't get offended by my views on religion. It's all in jest. Build an outpost. Now we go 150. That's not much, is it? Oh well. Better than a kick in the teeth, innit? It's 150 wood we didn't have coming in, and eventually those trees are going to run out. So storage near capacity of coal, yes. So as soon as these are built over here, I'm just going to put them all as coal. People abandon London. There's only 4 left. Is it enough? These guys are coming over here. Oh, it's warming up. So now I think we can get away with knocking this down to steam level 2 and still keep everything pretty comfortable. Let's have a look. Maybe even steam level 1. Let's see what happens when it gets to 2. Okay, level 1. We might as well level 1 it and just keep hold of the steam. Let's just see if it actually changes when it gets to here. It's taking a while to drop down, but I think... yeah, let's do that. And then if we knock these all off... I know it's a bit... oh no, they go to chilly. No, we might as well keep them warm. Shift is ending, that's fine. Let's come out of here, and where's all those new things that we just put down that aren't selected anywhere? Here we go. So let's go for coal. I'm going to go all coal. We're full up on wood. I'm okay with it. Let's get something researching. So we've gone for the heater efficient. Oh no, we got approved heaters last time. That made them level 2. Here they burn 1 coal less per heater. That's a big thing. So they basically that one becomes free. So yeah, let's do that. Ready for this big cold snap that's coming here. It's not long, but it's coming. And as for the technology, yeah, that's that done. As for that, laws, we can almost do a law. Okay, so let's do a law as well. So we opened up the pub last time, which seemed to work quite well, which now we can do moonshine. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. So let's sign that. They can get themselves an old beverage. Okay. A glass to take, it's the worries away. I missed a good tipple. They're all absolute drunks. But it's fine. Who are you? Public house. Fill up with people. Hope rises. Okay, how does that do for cold? I think we're going to have to turn its heater on, aren't we? These ones, can we get away with turning off? No. Why is that one cookhouse chilly there compared to livable things here? Okay. Okay, let's see. Heater upgrade is happening. I think there is a medical healthcare medical post infirmary's house of heating and core house will be warmer. Yeah, that's what we want. So we can turn those heaters off basically, and then we need to look at infirmaries as well. So just because that little bit of coal is kind of killing us. So building wise, we're doing all right. I feel like food wise, we're doing okay. We need to look at making some more storage for food. So let's throw some more of these down. Can't quite fit 3 in, but the 2 will do. they can both be food, because we want to stock up on coal and food. I think we're doing... I personally think we're doing a lot better this run. I feel like we're really almost knowing what's coming, you know? What are you? You're just bits of tree. Good. Okay, so we're getting ready for a cold snap. So really, it's all about sort of managing heat and not really much else at the moment. Heat is definitely the problem. We are going to have to, once that range extender comes in, that's when we can look at kind of filling out this final ring with housing. And I do actually think that's going to help us. I really do. Okay, are they built? No, they're getting built. Okay, so hurry up, guys. Can we get these built for us? Thank you. And thank you. Okay, so you're going to be food rations, because at the moment we don't bring anywhere near enough raw food in to save rations up. So to worry about that one. Pretty much as it comes in, it gets turned into food rations, which is fine. I'd much rather it sit there like that than in any other way. Coal-wise, we're doing great. Again, starting to fill up again. I'd like to get that sort of like 10,000, I think. Can't actually remember what it was last time that we needed. I remember we having none, pretty much. So that was a thing. People abandon Londoners. There's one guy left. Oh, I'd love this to stay one guy that we just have to rip to shreds, you know? That would be awful. Look at this. We've actually made a really pretty pattern. Didn't even mean to. But we have. Okay, so there's a few places. Storage limit reached. We do have people not working, so let's get them working there, shall we? Might as well get that coming in so the coal keeps tidying up. So you are a sawmill. Ah, there's nothing in range of that sawmill. It's completely took all the wood. So let's free up the engineers. We might as well demolish you, to be honest. I mean, really, there's no need for it. How's the other sawmill looking? There's one here. You're still going. There's like 600 wood there, so that's okay. We could probably... Are you one as well? Yeah, I think we manage, though. Now we've got that outpost set up, I think we'll manage without that sawmill. Let's have a look at our scouts. Okay. The fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team there to start fishing. So that's our food input one. So we get a load of wood. Yeah, let's leave it intact, and we'll use that as our fishing port. And instead, now we'll send that. Now, one thing I think is that we can't set up any more of these outposts, can we? We can only build the two. I think. Tech outpost. Yeah, there's nowhere else that's going to let us... Building here will destroy resources, not... invalid placement location. Invalid placement location. So yeah, you can only put these where they want to let you do it. And unfortunately, I think we have to decide whether or not they bring in coal and wood, or they bring in coal and food. Now I'm tempted to change this one from wood to food, because coal and food are the kind of the desperate ones. They're the ones, because when that big winter hits and we hunker down, basically our job is going to be keep the place warm, keep people fed, and all the work and stuff can go out the window. We're not bothered about that. And really, steel and wood are only needed if we're producing work, if we're producing people. So buildings and whatever. So yeah, I think I might do that. Well, yeah, no, we're going to do that. So how do we do that then? Can we change it from here? Dismantle. Okay, and then we're going to send you guys to fishing village. 100 raw food every day now. So that's going to really help us, I think, in the future. That's on its way back, so we'll get that last hunk of wood from him before we cancel. So that was good. I didn't even mean to do that, but it's worked out quite nicely. Okay, so now we've got wood and coal and food coming in from the outside world for a little while at least. Obviously, when the weather gets really bad, we have to pull those back in anyway. But for now, at least, I actually think that's quite good. We've got a lot of raw food sitting around now, so I'm going to build a second cookhouse. We built one by accident a while ago, but I'm actually going to build a second one now that we can start to stock. Very little space on there's no space in fact on this ring, so we're going to have to start here and hope that we're not a million miles away from our fourth generator range. It's right down the bottom here, look. But advanced heaters are going to be good. Efficiency is going to be good. Steam hubs we haven't even touched. What we might do is just ram through them all at the end there and just throw a load of them down to help. We could get more scouts, but really, we're kind of bringing in who we need. Resources-wise, we're doing pretty good. We've got both steam coal mine and steam steelworks. I think for the trees, we're going to start using this wall drill. Because then there's no limit. So the problem is with the sawmill is that they're going to run out of trees around them. So like that one we've just removed. So what we'll do is we'll let that one run down. And we'll let the secondary one run down, which I think is over here somewhere, isn't it? No? Here. Yeah. 500 and something in one of them, and you know, so much in the other one. I think we'll let them run down and then we'll get rid of them. And really, now it's all about coal and food. So let's put down another resource. I don't realise how many resources. We had hardly any last time. But now it's all about resource management, isn't it? It really is just about collecting up that coal. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, hell, 7. Why not? We've got the resources needed. We've got the steel. We've got some steam cores. I really would like to do a factory and get another automaton running, but I'm just not sure whether it's really worth the expense, you know? Mild frostbite. His sister became bravely ill. So we have 3 amputees. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to start working towards this factory because we don't want all the amputees, you know, knocking themselves out. So there we go. Coal, wood. They're on the way to somewhere else. Steam core. They're on the way somewhere else as well, aren't they? Okay, so let's staff you. Turn the heater on. How are we doing heat-wise? Yeah, public house is chilly. Heater efficiency upgrade, that's good. That means it's using less coal. So really, we need to get to this 4th ring, which is miles away. Let's open this up. Yeah, we can afford it. We'll open that up. That 4th ring, because that'll be it then. I don't think we'll have any more housing past that 4th ring. And then it's just a case of keeping all the little pods warm. As the winter comes in, but again, eventually they stop going to them because it's so cold. So it's really more about keeping up people warm, and also infirmaries and things like that. We're going to get started soon. So coal. Let's just get a load of these done. So we've got coal and wood. Coal, and then we'll do a wood, a steel, and then 2 food. Wood, steel, rations, and rations. There we go. Okay, we've got about 17 days worth of coal as it stands. I mean, obviously we're running a very low heater at the moment. You are pretty poorly staffed over here somewhere. What is it? Ah, yeah, there. Well, we might as well max you out until you clear up as well. Okay. All right. Let's just sit it out a little. Here we go. Book of Laws. We can do something. Yeah, people are getting sick. So people abandon the Londoners. That's it. Oh. No, they just insist on being one more Londoner. Get to work indeed. Okay, so we're about to drop down in temp. Let's see if there's anything we can do purpose-wise. Oh, there's a big one coming there. So what? Oh, this is all over the place, this. So what did we not do here? The temple. The temple raises hope. Discontent will occasionally fall slightly. We get a ceremonial service temple, raises hope and comforts the discontent, and we have to build it. So that's just a new building that's cool, okay? House of Healing, that changes the gravely ill. Treats the gravely ill and gives all patients a small hope bonus. It treats the gravely ill, but it doesn't actually fix them, does it? Raises the temperature of workplaces by 1 level. So they might be quite good on the outskirts, mightn't they? Field kitchens. They're pretty cheap to run. We could put some of them by the things that are getting pretty cold. Yeah, let's go for them. Field kitchens. Okay. And Faith Field Kitchen. So at the moment, you see, we've got these here, and they're running pretty chilly. These look. Oh no, they're running. Whoops, they're running pretty hot. But in general, we could knock the heating down on all those, couldn't we? With these soup kitchens, field kitchens. So let's try it. Let's put one there. One there. And one over here. There we go. So when they get built, we should be able to knock the heaters off those, I guess. Let's have a look, because I'm just trying to think of ways of, you know, making the most of our coal. Difference engine research, there we go. So with that in mind, we can now do what advanced heaters do. Level 3. A further 10% off the fuel. See if there's anything more major here. Faster outpost teams. Outpost teams and resource transports will move 50% faster. So that's twice a day we get coal and water, food coming in. I mean, that just seems a no-brainer, doesn't it? Flying Hunter's gear, bringing more. How much are they bringing at the moment? 34, 49. Oh, see, that seems like a good one as well. Let's go that first. Okay, so these take on... Oh, hello. So, engineers. Number of resources required daily to maintain this building's operation. Okay. But in turn, we can knock these off? No. Places in range. So what is that for? What has that done? Other than make all that stuff really hot. Maybe we didn't need them, but that's fine, I guess, you know. Let's staff them at least, because we've got a lot of people hanging around. Field kitchen's built, hope rises. It's good for hope. It's good for getting people in work and stuff like that. And we'll do the same with that one. Hello. It warms the soul. Okay, it's good to hear. Glad you're into the soup kitchens. Glad you're all about the soup kitchens, because I am as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop those down in the comments. And if you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.